Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Oh, take a deep breath with me right now. Oh, God. We got a lot done. We got a lot done last session. Oh, I didn't even talk about this thing. We found the trade for servers. It was there? Yeah. Found it. Found it, got that going on, so we're trading servers for iron. I'll put full. What else do you need? Do I not? I thought I had an aluminum. Oh. Okay, I have a bit more aluminum than I thought on accident. Cool. That's canola. I don't care about canola. Oh, God, I'm not going to delete 155 canola by 2 items. Forget that, Scrapple. You come back to me when you got some more stuff to delete. What else do we work on? Oh, we worked on this. This is... There we go, thanks. I don't care. I don't care. Cool. This is gold and quartz. I'm turning the quartz into sand right away on site. There are other trades we'll be doing, but this is a natural source of sand that I want to chippity chomp on through. So that'll help. It's more terraforming efforts getting done. This is the last of the sand. There's literally not much left to it. And yeah, I'm getting more copper, if anything. But yeah, so that's working its way through that. What else? I think that's... Oh, big guy. We built the big guy. Mr. Johnny Maintenance there. That's what they call him there. Mr. Johnny T Maintenance. That's been good. I wanted to crank out a few more vehicles, which have not happened because we're out of steel. We're not out of steel. It's just I built a lot of crap in a row, and the entire system freaked out. Was like, oh my God, you want me to make how much stuff? So we're gonna let that build up a little bit. Yeah, that's a big steel demand. But I would love to add more power, add more steel production. That'd be awesome. Keeping my eyes here because we might have a little bit of spillage. Yeah, I'd like this to get done with if we can. But yeah, I've really been almost salivating, wanting to chomp through all this. We've got this iron I'm still working on that I'd like to get rid of completely. I really don't have any room for like proper storage or anything. But we could also start dumping more stone. Oh, we got another excavator. Hot diggity dang. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, I really would like to chomp through some of this stuff. Okay, that is a dumping designation. Cool. I feel a lot better now. Thanks. And now this is going to be just pretty hands-off, right? I'm building like some side mana batteries for gold ore, just so I have it. And I think I got rid of all the quartz storage over here. I did. That's supposed to be dirt. Yeah, this is sand that's getting slowly weaned away, which is fine. Yeah, we got a little more there. But we're looking really good. Iron was the biggest thing I was afraid of because that shuts everything down immediately. Copper also will shut everything down immediately, but we're looking pretty good on our supply still, so we got some time. Not really too sure how I want to end this series, to be completely honest. The idea always is like, well, just launch the rocket, right? Just launch the rocket. The heck? Was that all dumping designation? What's the deal here? Weird. Anyway, the idea generally is like, oh, you want to launch a rocket. That's how you kind of call it a day. In Season 3, we did it with a meteor. Season 4, we played with Hat. Hat actually launched their first rocket. And completed the game for the first time. Awesome. We're now in the middle of this one, which I don't know how I want to end. I guess I want one of two things. Like either launch the rocket, or I want to guarantee that this save is safe, right? I want to guarantee that we have everything coming in via ship, and this little area is not really in risk of like resource starvation, because that's the whole crux to the joke, right? Not joke, but like that's the crux of the challenge is, do you have enough stuff? And initially you don't, and time is everything. Where did you guys come from? No, I want to know. Iron? What? Dude, there's one like right here. Alright. Whatever, man. Cool story, bro. Crushed titanium ore. And more stuff. It doesn't matter. Cooking oil. Okay, thanks. Okay, I have to get rid of that. Holy crap, we emptied it? Oh, wow! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Excellent, okay, cool. Alright, work through all the scrap. Output is still full, I don't need that to run anymore. I'll take my workers back, thanks. 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 Health is taking a little bit of a tumble, that's fine. How many extra excavators did I have? Jeez. Low supply of rock. We're going to turn this back up a notch. I thought since we weren't trading... Well, we're still catching up, I guess, on surplus. Yeah, there's still some surplus I'm working out. Okay. That's fine. I should have like 5 or 6 excavators going absolutely ham here. Yeah. Could still go mega, but... I don't really feel too much of a reason to do so. High supply of sludge. Okay, that's a problem. You have a high supply of sludge. Are you all working? Y'all working. This is actually compost. Compost should be going... Oh. Alright, I think we just need a quick purge and we'll be fine. Just dump it anywhere. Quite literally, just come, snickety snack. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Let the backfill. We don't generate a lot of compost. Honestly, we don't really even make that much, but it's important that we get that cleaned out. Okay, and one more hit. That's gonna take a fortnight. Okay, cool. Thanks. I don't even know where it got dumped. I don't really care. Would that have gotten dumped? Oh yeah, we're still working on that, it seems. Neat. Okay. Now, the next thing. So we still have all of our shipping bits here. This is all height of 2, you can see. There you go. The black lines really call that out. So there's plenty of room there. This is going to get reclaimed eventually. It would be nice, one thing I might want to do is just... I don't really know what I want to do. That's kind of the thing. I've said this 100 times before already, but one of the things that is indicative of other games of captive industry is you've got a lot of room to start off or work into. There's plenty of stuff you can develop, but here there's not that much that can be really developed. So my decisions are limited, and because my decisions and choices and things I can do are kind of limited, that's not a problem. But there's just times it's just like, okay, hands off of keyboard. Just hands off of keyboard. We're not touching anything right now. don't do anything. Just let it percolate, right? And we come back a little later and be like, okay, now that we've got a little farther, now what? And there's my cats running through the hallway again. Golly, little guys, golly. You're just too adorable for your own good. Okay, if we get that built... What is my max immunity anyway? 164? That's fine. We're not doing any research now. Totally cool. How much gold is in here? Actually, quite a bit. Oh, we are just... Yeah, okay. Clean that out, please, and that'll be fine. Is this... This is just dirt? And that's all gold. Okay. I don't think I need to build another one. How's our sand? We're working it. We're working it. Yeah. Yep, that is the last peak. That is the very last peak. I think we're good on vehicles now. Hi, Nico. Oh my gosh. Man, buddy has attitude. Yeah, getting up and into that is going to be nice. But for now... it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and there's a couple of kids outside on snowmobiles. I don't think they understand how snowmobiles work, but that's fine. The snow is intentional, so the motor stays cool, but... Alright. Whatever. It's cool. I mean, it's not. Not for the engine, anyway. Anywho. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what to really tweak right now. Oh, our hydrogen's getting a little low. We're going to go ahead and pop one of those on, because we easily can. We're going to do this again. Like, our rock is still not, like, keeping up super great. Not force dumping any of it, which is weird. Settlement is full of trash. Raggy. Raggy. Yeah, just keep building this way. Just keep dumping and filling. Fine. More room for the battery and such. The pro move would be to get every single thing lined up in such a way that we could just shift right over to a shipping, bus, belt, automation, boat system. I don't know how to really say what I'm trying to say, but something like that. So go from... Right from this for the iron ore, smelt, make vehicle parts Mark II, sell the parts, right? Just in a quick left to right kind of a thing. That would be awesome. Not as easy as all that, considering we're using some fairly advanced stuff for the trading of iron. Yeah. Actually, if I'm doing a lot of sitting... Game speed 12. Yeah, I'm not super doing anything. There's a lot of quartz here to be had. I'm turning that into sand. But that's the next resource I'm going to be out of, which is soon to happen. Yeah, I'm getting just a ton of copper accidentally. Copper on accident is a fun vibe. Yeah. There's kind of nothing to talk about, really. Could press further in research. We have 1.4K steel now. What is the next research I was looking on? Robotic assembly. Yeah, because everything else needs titanium. Delicious, delicious titanium. Amount of workers? Oh, okay, I guess I'm not gonna jump too hard into that. What ate all my workers? I abandoned the ship a long time ago. I could have sworn I had 100 and something extra free folks, but I guess that's not happening. It only takes 6 people to run a server tower, or a server thing. 2 workers here, and that's kind of the trade-off. More power required, more teraflops required, but significantly less workers. That's all paused. That can get paused. Huh. Trim that down, please. Okay, cool. Something like there? Oh, there we go. It's like, where's the little guide thing? Yeah, something like that looks perfect. Thanks. I changed my mind. Okay, that looks better. Thanks. Oh, probably over here, maybe? This is... Oh, it's only 6 workers. And these are free. And that's free. Okay, weird. Oh, well. Oh, hell. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm cutting into just a lot of rock right now. And just to make sure there's no question on what you all ought to be doing, there you go. Boop. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I know we have a high supply of wood. I've not changed out the saplings at all. I've not changed saplings back, I should say. So I'm not really going to push super hard on that. I love the... Yeah, sorry, there's probably a lot of times I'm just quiet. I'm just really enjoying the vibe and everything. Yeah. No, this is awesome. Honestly, we're going to get to a point in the game where excavation's not going to be required. That's maybe another reason why I'm not going to try to upgrade everything to Mega Machines. To Mega Vehicles. What does the Vehicle Parts Mark III even take? I keep forgetting. Could easily do. Yeah, could easily do. Just meh. Not really feeling it. Oh yeah, we're chomping through this. The game speed is high. We're chomping through stuff. Everything's looking good. This can get erased. And then how much Unity just poof this away? 30? Blah, no thanks. No thanks. Thanks, no thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna restructure a lot of crap. That was faster than I thought that was going to be. Let's try this one more time. Oh, hold on. Brah. Okay. Thanks. That's better. Now, yeah, now you have that bit taken care of. Yeah, this is way easier than importing stone and such. But this works out quite well. Low supply of limestone. Really? And we do have a lot over there. But sure. I'm out of excavators. I used them all. Ah, boo. Yeah, this is the biggest avalanches we're gonna get. Yep. Which is awesome because I remember playing on the last map with HatDatSat, and we were on, what was it, 700 or 600 or something? It was some ridiculous amount of height. Like, it was stupid. And you might be like, John, that's not possible. It is. With Update 3, they've greatly extended the size of maps, both length, width, and height. Well, I should, both sounds weird now that I listed 3 things. Yep. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. So you can find these maps that are dozens of kilometers wide. Yeah. I think when we played it was like 14.9 by 16.4, something ridiculous. It was just a dumpster amount of room. There's no other way to say it. It was just a lot of room. Now this is great. This is adding a lot of territory. Now I'm doing this all at 1, so I can actually save a lot of material. The idea is we'll want stuff at level 2, because that's what I did on the corners over here. You can kind of see, I already showed this off, I think. I think this session, maybe the last one, I don't know. But the ideal height for a shipyard is anywhere from 2 to 5. 2 to 5, so that's why we get this little lip on the outside, so I could still do a fair amount of, you know, trade and stuff. But it doesn't really affect the idea I've got for the +1. Now, what we could also do is we could dig down. We could dig down a bunch and build it into like a cauldron sort of a thing. Also, very easily doable. Now that we're on this side of the coin, we have all these materials and everything. Yeah. I could just watch this all day. Yeah, I know I keep saying it, but man, this is the good stuff. How much wood are we consuming every whatever? Not much. We still have 662 saplings, so we're not super worried about that. How long has this session been going on? 25 minutes. No new alerts. That feels good. I'll have to do something smarter about our research and stuff. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. How much limestone we got? How much should we get out of that? Not very much. Okay, so I'm willing to still pile through this quite a bit more. Oh, that's somewhat annoying. But fine. That's gonna get us through this limestone. Let's just keep at it. What's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna have to come from this vector and dig down, 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 and then attack it so I can get every bit. But for now, that's a good start. Yeah, 12 speed seems to be pretty all right for what I'm looking for. Now. Now. I don't know why. I don't know why I think that's a funny noise. Yeah. We should be getting into the quartz by now. Yep. We definitely should be. Y'all ain't dumping quartz, are you? No, you're just still dumping pure rock. Oh, I guess there's a lot of rock on top. Never mind. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll cut this flat. And then I'll be able to do more stuff with other stuff. Where was that coal, by the way? I think we're gonna do this 1, 2 more squares in. Something like 2, 3 more squares in. Something like that. Yeah, this also makes will make it a lot easier for us to do iron and all that kinds of stuff. All that kinds of stuff. Can I do research now? Probably not. I only have 60 people. I think this takes 80? The lab takes 80 people? Holy butts. This is gonna sound old, but I remember a time when the lab only took like 6 people to run. 80 people? You get out of here with this wizardry. This residential wizard, whatever. You get out of here. Huh. Alright. Whatever. I was hoping for more quartz because we are very soon going to be out of sand. Yep. When that's tapped, we're capped. Okay, what is the height of this? 2? Okay. And this is all coal, isn't it? Oh, butts. Well, actually, we could probably... What is this height? -2. Okay. What I wouldn't mind to do is something like this. About that. Just some way we've got a nice little middle skip in between the two. Yeah, there's still going to be a lot of stone. How much more? Okay, quite a bit more. We're going to let that go. How many idle vehicles do I have right now? 24 idle vehicles, you don't say. Okay. Well, that's already back to max. We are going to do this. But we don't have anything designated for dumping, is that right? That should work, and I have... Yep. So this is going to be pick up and dump. That's all there is, yep. Just keep moving it on. I don't know if I'm going to move any of this. This is all very low volume. Like, I don't need to triple my crushers or whatever, right? But that'll build that out nicely, I think. What we are going to do is... No. It's going to be a little difficult to get done right. That's what I want. Okay, I don't want more shipping lanes over here. This is going to expand the farm down further or the forestry area down further that way. So I don't want to do this way anymore. What I do want, though, is maybe to use this area once we're convinced we're done with sand, which there's a little more to go, actually. Can you snippity snip like that? Like, there's maybe some actual sand in that direction. That'd be great. But like I said, I'm not going to worry too hard. That's why we only got the one dozer doing the one dozer things, or the one... excavator, doing one excavator things. So how close are we to getting the quartz? Oh god, it's actually really down there. Okay, well this was 100% necessary to happen, for sure. You can just make sure you get at that. And then we're gonna do this. Get a whole mess of trucks over there, just bring it over here. Yep. Get it done with, and we're done with that. I like having the mana battery, but in this one, it's just going to be a lot more effort before we can get it anywhere self-sufficient. There's a dude on a motorcycle. I don't know how much of that came through. But there's a dude on a motorcycle, and he blasts through this street. We're a block away from a high school, and we're a block away from like a grade school. Like there's kids about. But he's on a motorcycle and he just blasts through it, and it's just so dangerous. One of his buddies like 3 or 4 years ago, because I recognize them together, didn't wear a helmet, didn't wear anything, flipped his bike. He ejected off the bike and he smashed into a street sign. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like that's all I gotta say about it. I feel bad. I don't want anyone to ever get hurt, but just like, geez, man. Well, some people learn through observation, and some people learn through experience. Anywho, that's it. I don't have super strong opinions about stuff, but just like be courteous to your neighbors and stuff. Like we all live together, like even if we're not in the same door or, you know, the same room or whatever. I don't know. It's probably old-fashioned old JMegs being just a big old crank again. I'm also one of those people that be like, hey, when's the last time you called your parents? Call your parents, tell them you love them. I don't know. I'm a weird puppy. I'm just a weird puppy. Okay, that gets that done. Trim that all real... Yeah, so then when we get to iron, we're not screwing around with tons and tons of stone, because I'm making the stone go poof. Right now, stone go poof. We have a lot of limestone right now. So, limestone. Nope, that's copper. Limestone goes away. Okay, thanks. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna make this go. That's today's objective. If you don't want to see me delete a mountain, go to the next episode. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. There's something else I wanted to discuss. As I sip on my coffee and contemplate what else I wanted to talk about. There's other stuff I want to talk... Oh, other trades, right? I think we talked about this before. Wood to corn seems very feasible now. If I needed hydrogen, I don't. Fly through to full output. What's being output? Oh, you need more dumping? Yeah, you need more dumping designations. Man, we are moving mountains for sure. I honestly would not do this without mega machines. I would also not do this with this kind of a sorting plant, but this will do for what we need. If we were pulling iron or copper or something that we had a lot of velocity on, maybe I would care a bit much more, but I don't really, so it's not that big of a deal. Not much a big of a deal. Yeah, so for let's take a look at hydrogen, because it was dipping a little bit before. turned on another plant. No big deal. That's building out a little bit. Awesome. I'd love to see how much landmass we've added to this, but anyway. If I need more hydrogen, wood to corn to hydrogen might pass mustard. I'm actually running out of sulfur, so we might have to spin up a sulfur mine, to be honest. What else? Gold to bauxite. That's an easy take for more aluminum. That's slag. Yeah. You can make slag, right? I thought it's acid and stone or something. Sulfur and limestone makes slag. Jeez, if you're doing that. It seems like a desperate gamble if you need slag specifically for that or something. I don't know. Meat for veggies. Doesn't seem like that would pass mustard. And it's slag for what? Sour water? How much slag are we making? Maybe I should stop dumping it. Not a lot. But maybe that's okay. Like, if we ramp up our foundries, that's gonna be a bigger concern. Yeah, concern's not even the right word. I'm just dumping it. I'm turning it into concrete, or I'm dumping it, yeah. Okay. Man. Look at that. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Awesome. Let's see here. I think ideally I'd like 2 farms. Oh, do I need 2? Ugh, so many workers. Some farms to just feed this, even though we're also feeding ourselves. How is our food? We're actually genuinely low on potato. I could probably take a wheat out of the equation. Oh, God. I could definitely take a wheat out of the equation. What happened here? Where's the alerts? Okay, guess what? This gets dumped now. Yep. We're too full of stuff. I don't think I have enough ammonia. I don't think I have enough ammonia to really... Yeah, we're still making a bunch of ammonia. I'm going to turn a wheat into a potato. Oh, I'm only using the 1 wheat. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so wheat and a potato and corn. Is there a potato and corn in here? There isn't. There should be. All right. Veggies. Veggies are full to the gills for sure. Oh, there's sludge and yeah, there's a lot of sludge. There's a lot of wheat just getting hucked. Just hucked out of here. Oh, I know why. Whoops. That's why my Unity and health is weird. Whoops. Yep, I paused that forever ago, and I was like, I'll remember. Guess you didn't remember. Guess you didn't remember anything. Whoa. That's a moderate flu? Jeez, oh my. Where's the beacon? Put the beacon on. Put the beacon on frickin' repeat, my guy. Man, you failed to provide 1 foodstuffs. It goes wacky real quick. Yeah. That went wacky so fast. I guess I'm just gonna wait for workers. Jeez, oh my. Let's turn that down. Let's turn that down a little. How much Unity is it? That's not what I want. We still have a lot of extra housing. So, okay, that got us back to the square, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, sand's looking good. Sand's looking good. Okay. You are going to pause, thank you. Because I'm going to throw in a bunch of extra storage here. And I don't want to deal with warping around storages. I don't like doing that. You know, the contents of stuff, I mean. 1, 2, 3. Thanks. Yep, now we're getting the good stuff. TGS, the good stuff. Okay, some more civilians. Awesome. Is it this that you can't reach? No, you can. Perfect. No available place to dump product. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, but you did it, so congrats. We're pretty much done with sand, right? I think we can agree. We're just pulling copper. So we're going to just shut that down. This is still good for limestone, but this copper gotta go. What'll happen is copper will bulldoze in through sand. So we'll have to just take that into consideration. Where is copper? Oh, right, I moved it up here. What is that? That's slag? Oh, you're gonna be sand. Thanks. Just so I have room. What if I did this? That looks a little more sane. I don't need a level 2, I don't think. Like, this is going to be sand on accident. Can we go down one? No, okay. This is going to be definitely sand on accident. Yeah, like that, and you don't need to tell me. Cool. And if that can get done, now the next big project. So this is all ready for the take. They're ready for the take. So dumping. Yep. Fill her up. Where is the sand guy? You're sand? Not no more, you ain't. Cool. More refugees, awesome. Now what I'm gonna do, just to prove that well, let's do that. I don't want to redo that this bit again. There we go. This can get stopped, and this can get stopped. Thanks. What's your problem? Fine. There we go. Fixed. Okay, good stuff. And now we boop-a-doop-a-doop. Look at that. Flows right in. Love it. I love it. High supply of wood. Yep. I don't know how much more wood trading I'm going to do, so I don't know if I care about that anymore. Yeah, that bread. That bread is what was keeping us on point, I think. Food, 0.8. Yep, we just took a flu or something. Health bonus 8. 2 categories satisfied. Oh, I guess the bread didn't help. The bread did give us some more unity, though. Yes, respect where respect is due, I suppose. Yeah, just dump it, whatever. Dump, fill it, the whole thing. Don't want it, don't need it. Get it out of here. Yep, and now we'll sit on some quartz, which sounds incredibly painful now that I just said that out loud. Sounds very painful. No place to dump. What, you have just a bunch of rock on you? Yes, you do. That's exactly what you have. How's this coming along? How are we doing on this whole thing? Okay, and then we're going to pull into this a little bit, but first, that goes away. 29. Yep, do that if you could. Thank you kindly. Nice, nice, okay. Good stoof. Yeah, honestly, things are going so well here. I got no qualms about like saying, "Oh, that's the end. That's the season." But I think I want to get some of the other shipping stuff stabilized first. We're at speed 12. How fast can this go? 15? The full gumption. I'm going to say before we kick on the full gumption. Full gump. Or everything's just going to be sad noises when it explodes. Yeah, everything's good and sustainable. We've got the fuel gas. We got the hydrogen. We got gold. We're full on gold. Rubber is full. Paper, plastic, everything is good, yeah. Sulfur is looking, you know, we're down ticking on sulfur, which is unfortunate. Oh, crap. I thought I had that timed properly. I guess I didn't. A little diesel, a little rubber, a little bit of copper. Make the world go around. That and a little patience for your neighbors and a little love and understanding and satisfaction goes a long way. You get a lot farther with a kind word and a helpful gesture as opposed to being all swears McKimbo. The new anti-hero I just made up right now here on the Swears McKimbo. I have no idea. Yeah, it's a little blood sugar talking. I'll guarantee that right now for nothing. Okay, how much more? Yeah, we're not going to hit coal for a while. So just chippity chomp on that if you could. But no, I feel a lot safer about this. This was hit-miss to begin with. But it feels good now that we're filling it in. Oh, it feels so good. What happened? Low supply of wheat. What? Are we not plant? Oh, I think it's because, yeah, we went through our whole supply. That's why. How's the bread, though? Okay, we made 1,200 loaves. Yeah, we went through all the reserves. That's totally cool. Fine. Speaking of reserves, you got a little more to go. How is this still crowded? Yeah. Not going to be crowded anymore. Now this trade for quartz... was vehicle parts or something? Yeah. I guess what I'd like to do, oh, excuse me, is move maybe all of the mercantile stuff down here. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of things we can do right now. I don't know what the best thing is, right? But that's also okay if we don't know what the best choice is. What was it again? 64. Okay, we have a lot of unity for some reason. I don't have enough workers to start research, though, so that's sad. Recycling efficiency... Consumption reduction, just to catch up a little bit on stuff. I wonder if that's where a majority of our fuel gas was coming from. Not a majority. A majority is the wrong word. But I wonder if like a whole heap and mess of it was coming from that. Can we just quick remove that? Thanks. And can we do that? That. Actually, what might be really funny here is the trucks might actually take stuff from me faster than I can unity it. Or they might build the thing, is what I'm trying to say. They might build the thing faster than I can do the unity dance. Thanks, lads. Okay. Plenty of storage. I like that. I'm hoping we can huck this mountain down, and that'll fill the rest of these ranks. I'm hoping. I don't know if that's going to be true or not. I could also just start turning it into gold and just call it a day. But one project at a time, yeah? Any more housing? Ugh. So much effort. Dang it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Super cool. Oh my goodness, this might actually be just a shorter episode, to be honest. I'm feeling real seepy-like. Still having a delightful time. I really do enjoy this game. I wouldn't play several seasons of it if I didn't, right? I wouldn't play it, finish playing it, and then 2 days later pick up another game of it. Like that's yeah. Maybe kind of crazy, but no, I'm genuinely enjoying this game and everything. Yep, getting those built up because once we're full of quartz, we're going to start pushing this way. And I say full of quartz, there's still plenty of quartz to be had. But yeah, getting the mountain done is going to be fantastical. I'm looking forward to it. How are we coming on that sand over there? It looks so good. Okay, I only filled it to 1. Even though everything else is at height of 2, which I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Leave everything at 1 because of the materials we can save? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Because it's a little baby. You gotta say it like a baby. Because a little up and down and it's a baby. That's something that's been really cute. Oh, the last tree. The last natural tree. That's something that's been really cute. I've been playing Oxygen Not Included. Interesting game. For sure, interesting game. Honestly, a little more complex than I thought it was going to be. Not necessarily a bad thing. Just a little more intense than what I thought it was going to be. So, I thought it was going to be like survivalist, food and air. Well, it's food and air and temperature and pressure, and like there's just a lot more to it. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that threw me for an initial loop because I had, preconceived notions, expectations, whatever. And then I got into it and I'm like, oh boy, there's a lot more depth to this game than I signed up for. Because I thought it was going to be a lot more like, I don't know, cut, dry, simplistic maybe, but that was not... That is not at all how that came out. So anyway, the reason why I brought this up is because every time we've been finding a new hatchling or a new animal or something, it'll say under its like character sheet, it's like, hungry, looking for friends, it's just a baby, or whatever. So that's how I've been saying it. And be like, it's a baby. It's just a little cutie cute, because it's a baby. It's just a little cutie cute. I think that works. It seems like that's gonna work. Cool. Okay, awesome. It's doing all that. What do we have the most of food-wise? Oh. We have corn and potato now, very easily. I don't really get what happened there. It's fine. Oh, maybe a bunch of the crap was just backed up and that was a problem. Can you do this? Thanks. Because how many saplings are we consuming? Anywhere from 3 to 0. Cool. So an average of 4 every 60 would be perfect. What's going on? Oh, we're full of stuff. Cool. Cool. Come over here now. Let's start chip-chopping through this gold, yeah? Mind control is no available, blah, blah, blah. Oh, thing is full of trash? What? Oh, I didn't finish my job. Sorry. That goes away. That goes away. Just load it up. Just pile it in. We're done. We're done with all that. We'll come back and get the rest of the copper for sure. We're done with all that. Okay, you're blocked because stone. Yep. Okay, you're fixed now. I guess. And I guess. Oh, let's just one at a time. One at a time. Yeah, someone could get that done. We have no available designation. Oh, I didn't. Well, isn't that just cute? But it's wrong. Yeah, I didn't give you any of the orders you needed to do your job. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's on me. To be fair, we terraformed this pretty quick in one session, yeah. Yep. Chippity chop. Yeah, there's plenty of gold to be had. It is underground, but yeah, as long as we get these mountains moved, I'll feel real nice. Real nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move all this eventually, but I also didn't have a lot of room here. Don't forget, this was all the way to the edge. So I could easily put this guy here, loop it in, done. Yeah? I'll go do that right now. We'll do that right now. Are you copied perfect? Copied perfect. Hot dang. Because this doesn't come over here any farther, does it? Coal does, but I don't think I'm going to be playing this that long for me to get to all the coal. But this will help out pretty nicely, I think. So this is going to need a copy. And it can go right there for all I care. Okay, let's get this built. Everything could just wind down for a second here. And let's see here. Output to there. Accept assigned only. That's about to change. Okay, if we could get that built. Blurp. Cool. I would also like a little more room to be had there. Where are you stuck? Just go around, idiot. Okay. Nuke, nuke. That's gonna nuke the whole thing? No! Actually, that's fine. Thank you. This will skeeter right over there if we could. Let's build it up first. Wait, can you guys just not reach this thing? No, you're getting there. We're gonna do this. Thanks. Yeah, once there's a little more room to dump, I think we'll be fine. That goes away. That goes away. Still, there we go. Okay, a little bit further of a distance for them to drive, but that's still fine. It's still on the good. Copper has no mining designations. How about this? Why don't I just throw it into where limestone was and call that a day? We're low on limestone. So, joke all I want about limestone. Oh, wait, not limestone. Sand. Yeah, sand. I was like, are we really out of limestone? I will be in some bad problems if that's the thing. I'll be in some mighty bad problems. So how much farther does this copper go down? Actually, quite an extent. Quite an extent, which is not what I prepared for, but that's fine. We're gonna have to put some terrain rails or something, but for now, just merge the gap if you could. Thanks. Yep, that's all we're looking for. Merging gaps. Don't take no craps while merging the gaps. Okay, what are you full of? Gold ore. Oh, of course. Of course. Like, ore, get it? I really should just start turning this into stuff. But I don't think I have enough housing for that. Yeah, gold. This turns to like a quarter of the space. For this session, I just want to get this chippity chop. That's all I'm looking for. Look at all I'm looking just for a little bit of chippity chop, okay? I ain't looking to cause no trouble. I just want myself a little bit of chippity chop. Forest looks great. Our sapling count is rising. That's awesome. And that's still awesome. Man, I don't know what else needs my attention. I couldn't tell you what else I really got to start paying attention to, but everything else just looks great. Do I have a gold blueprint? I kind of don't want to bother making a ton of new blueprints when a simple gold one will do. Now maybe this isn't going to be enough. Gold foundry is what I called it, yep. I guess that would work just fine. Chuck it like right here and just chomp all that into gold. Oh my god, that's so many construction parts. Can I dump gold ore back into the world? I can. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'm not interested in dealing with that today. Last tree still stands. Oop, oop. Right there, that guy. It's a little bit of right there, that guy. Who, where, what guy? Right there, that guy. Full of iron, full of steel. I keep forgetting. What was the deal here? 100 aluminum. We have that. I think so. I'm very confident I have that level of... Oh, we're so full on chips. Oh, man. Oh, is that gold? Ah, craps. Okay, gold scrap is actually really easy, isn't it? It's a gold furnace, and that's it. Literally. That's it. Neat. Alright. I'm done dealing in gold. You can pause. You can pause. What's your problem? Oh, output is full. Haha! Right. 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 My bad. Nope, you're completely correct. My bad. What am I using? Oh, microchips, right. The microchips for maintenance to recycling, yep. But this is a really easy way to get it from scrap to not crap in just a moment. That makes a lot of gold. Sweet gibber pants. It's what? It's 9 to 9. Oh, so this 400 is going to be 400. Nice. Okay. Cool. I am down with that all the way. What's up? We're full of gold. I really don't want to upgrade a ton of storages either. I'm so torn. I shouldn't make decisions on an empty stomach. That's where this is at. Truck is struggling to find a destination. I figured it out. Don't worry about it. It's weird. Sometimes construction materials can just get thrown over a wall, and other times it just can't. I don't get how the game determines, oh yeah, no problem, just hook it over the thing. And then other times like, oh, no. Do you have line of sight? Okay. Can you reach out and touch it? Okay. Do you know the zip code that it resides in? Okay. If any of those are false, no touch. No touch. And I don't get it sometimes, but I've built belts and just have them like, just put it in a sling and chuck it over the wall. All right, yeah, it'll get to where it's got to be eventually. I'm very sure of it. Oh yes, I'm very quite confident of the whole thing. Yes, absolutely quite. Okay, that goes away. This is still bringing limestone and iron and some slag, and that's all fine. This is making accidental sand, which it actually could just feed itself. If it was bringing enough, it's not really bringing enough. Man, yeah, this is great. If I want to lift and shift this, actually, I'm just going to grab the whole thing. Nope. No. Food will have to get redone. I'd have to feed it down here, but just for sake of argument, like, this opens a lot of really great space for more settlement stuff. Like, there's a lot of potential here. The only thing that's going to be in the way? Money. Resources and money. Money. I'm just going to do that. And you don't have to accept assigned only. We're going to upgrade this one more... Hold on. No more times. Is everyone empty? Oh, your cab looked really weird. Okay, big up. So that's a huge chunk of that out of the way. There's more quartz and more gold to be had. For this Earthworkers Union, which I've now created, I don't really need it anymore. Be free, do whatever. I don't what happened to a bunch of this quartz? Oh, must have got worked. It just disappeared for a second, I thought. Okay, I would like to also move coal. So where's the entry point for this? That's what I want to talk about. So that goes away. That goes away. I don't know if that completed my ambitions. It did not. Shucks. Okay, that's fine. So this can get cleared out. This is going to go down a bunch, and then this is going to be the new entry point, so I can start scraping the walls here and getting all this out. That's kind of the new vibe. So this, just pause for a second here. It's going to come in like this. We're going to go all the way to negative, let's say 24. And we're actually going to come out this way. Okay. Still that negative 24 I want. Or negative 23? That's probably good. Okay, now I changed my mind about everything. How many do we have? 5 is fine. And here's 12. Have fun. Yep, they're going to turn around and dump it right. Perfect. Yep, that's all I wanted. That's perfect. Now this is probably going to be just a gigantic pain in the butt, but that's okay. Low corn. High supply of gold, or I don't care about that anymore, thanks. Cared about it at one time, don't need to care about it no more. So now this is going to give us, again, more quartz as we pile through here. What is this height at? Negative 30. Oh, God. And there's still more to be had? Woof. Just woof. Oh, man. Okay. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to call this one a little short. I'm getting actually really freaking munchy right now, and if I don't eat soon, I'm just going to be cranky pants. But this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be the shot from here, where we've demolished the mountain. The mountain is a fragment of what it used to be. But still really great progress on another episode of Captain of Industry. Thank y'all for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle, and I hope to catch y'all next time.